Hi.
Congratulations. Today, Paradise Highway is being released.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So I understand that you were jumped into this project because it has a lot of heart. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's a kind of a departure for me, but it was a movie about relationships and family and tragedy and it was something. It all sounds so glum, but it was something that I really wanted to explore, and Juliette Binoche and Morgan Freeman didn't hurt.
Juliette kicked ass. Was she actually driving that semi on her own?
She learned. She took like a year. She learned how to drive a tractor trailer.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's intimidating.
Very intimidating. You can do it all now. She's like the Tom Cruise on the road.
Yeah, I know. She's great. She's the real deal. I love working with her for that reason. It's like, any actor that immerses themselves in the world like that is there's no accident that she's Juliette Binoche.
The storyline is heartbreaking because it covers child trafficking and the problem going on, which is really sad.
I wasn't quite aware of the seriousness of the problem and how many of these kids get snatched, and not only in our country but get shipped out of the country. I mean, it's quite disturbing as a parent, as a human being, but it's something that we need to pay more attention to.
And if there's an interesting line in there when it's like, it's questioned, why aren't these kids running? But yet they're like numb because they're just trying to survive.
Yeah, there's a whole psychological aspect to that, and it's a great thing to bring up. But yeah, these kids, it's not unlike any other abusive relationship where you say, well, why didn't she get out of the relationship? It doesn't work that way. There's a lot of other psychological factors going on, especially with young people. And where are they going to run to? I'm sure some of them run, but most of them, fight or flight is a very interesting thing. Some of them just freeze and stay where they are. If you knew the statistics, your eyes would go like this, because you would think it happened less frequently. Trust me.
Especially here in the United States, right?
Especially here.
We protect kids.
Nope.
Not the case.
Nope.
Now, what was it like working with Anna, the writer-director? You mentioned that she was a calming force.
She was. I'm a very, Italian, New York, hyper-emotional human being. And she wrote and directed. This was her first time directing, which you would never know. But she approached everything in such a calm, civilized manner, even when people were disagreeing with her, that she just made me calm. She made me not get crazy in my head about this thing. And I loved working with her. She's a wonderful person.
Not giving too much away, or can we? Because it is out today.
It's out today, yeah.
Yes. So what was one of the scenes that you enjoyed shooting the most?
There was a scene when we were in the cornfields where I kind of confessed to her, and that was like the last day that we worked together, and we had created such a great bond that just from an acting standpoint, it was really a beautiful thing to do with her, with Juliette, and it was really to get to work with an actor like that who's so committed. It was just a joy. It really was. I mean, I went away really feeling good about the movie.
It must be a good feeling to have one of those characters that transitions too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, that's what you hope for whenever you take on a role, that there is somewhat of a, it's cliche to say it, but an arc. Like, you go somewhere, whether it's good or bad. You just don't want to stay, like this. And that was the case with this character, and it was fun, kind of playing the manipulation of it all too, and without being overtly bad or good.
But overall, all the characters, including Dennis, was just about survival.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was about. It was about surviving. And it was about getting to the next minute, which is a very difficult way to live your life.
And if you don't mind me asking, do you have any exciting projects coming out soon under your production company, War Party?
Not under War Party. Joe and I have probably 5 things in development, and then he's off directing a film right now. I have a bunch of movies coming out in the fall. and I'm going to do a couple of movies. So once all that's over, Joe and I will get back into War Party.
You have an extraordinary career.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm a fan.
Thank
What project would you want to relive from your older projects?
Well, that's a great question. Probably The Gray with Liam
Why?
Neeson. Yeah. Because it was a great experience with just a bunch of dudes in the wilderness, and it represented a lot of things. And it would be fun to approach that again as at my age. Now, having lived another 10 years from when that movie was made, or 11 years, because it was a great kind of existential experience, that movie. And I would love to do that again.
Well, maybe you can pick up on it.
That's Joe Carnahan. Yeah, maybe we can.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And congratulations on this film and the many projects you've maintained busy.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I got a lot of kids to feed.